92.3 WTTS. I would like to say that you will hear that song tomorrow night, but I don't know. As you know, if you're a fan, the set lists at a My Morning Jacket show, I mean, they're never a sure thing. Happy Thursday, Matt Pelsor. They've been playing Love, Love, Love off and on lately, and I'm not going to put them on the spot where that's concerned, but I am excited to have Jim James of My Morning Jacket with me right now. Good morning.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
I want to talk about that song for just a second, or at least its adjacent themes. The more you give, the more you get. Now go tell it to the world. Such a simple principle. And we here at WTTS, we always try to help out charities whenever we can. We got a whole concert series devoted to it. And I know that you've helped out charities with shows before. What kinds of causes are important to you and the band?
Oh God, I mean, there's so many. It's like so many things that we're all, rooting for and hoping for. I mean, for me, a big one's always been like music and arts education for kids. There's been so much funding cut, for programs for the music and the arts. So that's always been a big one. I mean, the list goes on and on. Unfortunately, I keep saying like about a lot of my favorite music or a lot of my favorite causes. I wish like someday we wouldn't need to fight for causes, like the fight would be over, everything would be great. So yeah, a song like Love, 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 just kind of trying to just be as much of a force of positivity as we can, just trying to spread love for the earth and spread love for your fellow humans and spread love for yourself. It has to start with yourself. I think that's a place a lot of us forget, as that self-love.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you played another Bonnaroo this past weekend. How many has it been now? I mean, have you even been counting?
I know math's not my strong suit. I know there's been so many. I don't know because we played it so many times. My Morning Jacket, and I've played it solo a couple times. It's such a blur. I can't even remember.
And then the big one, the one that you just dropped the live album for. I mean, I listened to Golden and One Big Holiday. Those were the two ones you kind of previewed with first, and
right.
And now they're all out. So the energy was incredible, and
it was so yeah.
What is it about that particular set, the 2004 set, that sticks with you and made you want to put that out?
Well, it was just special for us as a band because it was the first Bonnaroo we'd done once Carl and Bo had joined the band, and it had, we were still real early on in the history of the band, but we'd gone through a real traumatic near ending of the band when our original guitar player and keyboard player left, kind of shortly before, somewhere in there in 2003, and then we found Bo and Carl, and we had been touring. I think we'd been touring for about 6 months before this Bonnaroo performance in 2004. And, things were going really good with Bo and Carl, and it was like, but this Bonnaroo thing was kind of the thing that cemented them into the band, because it was like, kind of Patrick and Tom and I and earlier versions of the band, we've just always kind of had this code, like you don't stop playing, no matter what happens, you don't stop playing. If all the power goes out, you don't stop playing. You literally don't stop playing unless somebody like physically comes and hauls you off the stage or whatever. And so it was kind of a test of when the rain started playing and all that, when the rain started pouring and all that stuff, we were like, Bo and Carl stayed with us, and played through, and it was just kind of the cool little baptism for us together as a band.
Oh my gosh. And like literally too, with the rain and the equipment did shut down, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, eventually the rain just melted everything. All the amps died. All the speakers were full of water and stuff. It was crazy.
Talking about the 2004 Bonnaroo set that My Morning Jacket did, which is part of a live trilogy that was just released. My Morning Jacket plays tomorrow night at TCU Amphitheater at White River State Park. Do not miss it if you can help it. Jim James has been my guest. Jim, thank you so much for your time.
Have a good one. Cheers.